There's a reason why God put polar bears in the Arctic and the snow, because if they lived in Africa, they'd eat elephants. You know what I'm saying? They'd eat lions.
Polar bears are that gnarly. I never knew
gangsters.
that. No way.
If a polar bear stands up fully, the top of his head will be at the same rim of an NBA regulated basketball rim.
No way.
So imagine a polar bear standing up and the top of his head is at the rim.
And you're just like this.
You're like, what is that thing? Yeah. Wow. So
you ever mess with any polar bears?
Not yet. We're working on
is that
it.
Yeah, you guys
Just
want to?
got a friend named Cam and David Yarrow. They're like world-class photographers with animals and other things. And they have this polar bear expedition they do. It is ridiculous.
They have a photo, the dad, David Yarrow, legendary photographer, but I don't know how they have this. I think it's just like the season, but there's a photo of him holding his camera, and there's like a little stream that a polar bear is drinking out of, and he's like right here, the stream.
No
right
way.
Here, the head's right there. It's crazy.
So gnarly.
Yeah. When a polar bear stands up, you're saying, so let's say it's like 9-10 feet on both legs, right? On the hind legs. I remember watching a short about the short-faced bears on TikTok, right?
Yeah.
And they were like the original like ultimate predator, right? They were just nothing could screw with these
short-faced bears are gangsters.
So that was a real animal, right? Obviously, they found fossils and stuff of it. Is the polar bear like the predecessor or whatever you call that? Like, what do you call that? Like the
I think there was like sloth bears and short-faced bears back in the day from like Argentina all the way up.
Because they find them all over the world.
Yeah. There's one species left of short-faced bear. I could be wrong, but it's in
short-nosed bear.
It's in Venezuela. Venezuela and it's not the Andes. What is that? What is that mountain range over there?
The one you did the thing?
Yeah. I can't remember the name, but
yeah, the short-faced bear was 11 feet tall standing up.
Yeah. So polar bear is like right underneath that.
Wow.
Yeah.
The largest carnivore to ever live in North America.
Yeah, polar bears are straight gangsters. There's a cool video of these fishermen. They're out they're like 6 miles away from like land. There's a polar bear swimming, just swimming, chilling, looking for food. They can swim for weeks at a time.
Where does it sleep? Where does it stop?
It doesn't. It just swims.
Keeps going?
Yeah. It's a polar bear. Nothing's gonna eat it. Nothing's gonna touch it.
Where does a fish sleep?
Underwater.
Like it just lays down?
No,